Okay, I'm going to talk about Nida. Nida is a secondary LMS. It's a learning management system. Blackboard's your primary. We use Blackboard for every single course. We use Nida for a handful. We use Amitral for a few more than that. But if you're taking a Nida course, you're going to see this video. Now, Nida is a secondary LMS. It's where I take you in Blackboard and I say, you need to go do something in Nida. Now, when I take you to Nida, I'm not meaning you need to go do everything in Nida. I'm meaning only go do what Blackboard directed you to do in Nida. So I've got a course open here that does use Nida. I'm going to click on the Lessons tab, and I'm going to go to Module 1, and this is a perfect example. It says read Chapter 17 in the Painter book. So obviously you would need the Painter book. You would need to read Chapter 17 first. Then we're saying go do something on Nida, Introduction to Diodes. But then complete junction diode on Nida. So you do two things in a row. But then you have a Painter lab. This is a lab that you have to do and turn in to us and prove that you've done that lab. And that's why you need an instructor to sign off your labs. So that's what that's all about. So I'm going to open Nida. Now, Nida is good content, bad delivery is the best way I know to describe it. Nida has to use Internet Explorer, and we're not talking Microsoft Edge or anything else. It has to be this Internet Explorer with the yellow band around it. It'll only work in Internet Explorer. We're going to help you get into Nida, but I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now, one thing before I log in, I've got to make sure Nida is set to compatibility view. How do I do that? I go to this little gear, I say compatibility view, and I add the Nida website, which comes up as www.oftc.edu because this is our exclusive Nida website. If I don't do that, I'm going to try and log in, and it's going to look like I'm putting in a wrong password when I'm not. What's actually happening is letting you in, but it's not taking you in. And that sounds kind of weird. It's literally opening the door, but it's not letting you walk in. So if you don't set that compatibility view, that's what's going to happen. Now, lo and behold, I happen to have every class here. It seems like except the one that I picked, but I think I can go into another one here and see. I've got a different solid state. But notice it tells you to do introduction to diodes on the Nida system. So I'm going to pick this solid state. Yours would say ELCR 1030. Plus, you wouldn't see all these. Again, I'm in every course, or virtually every course. So I'll click into PN diodes because it talked about diodes. And look, introduction to diodes. That's all I need to do in Nida. I don't need to do anything else. Then it tells me to do junction diodes. And then it tells me to do a lab before I even do the junction diode operation or the junction diode experiment. In fact, it's not even telling me to complete the junction diode troubleshooting. That's an optional exercise if you wish to, but it is not required. So this is why letting Blackboard be your primary LMS and doing things in order is so important, is because you will find that what will happen to you if you're not careful is I might click into module 2 and then it takes me to Nida and I go to transistors and I get the transistor operation on the side. Hey, I'll just work all the way down. Well, you're depriving yourself in two ways. These labs reinforce what you learned in Nida, and then when you come back and do these labs or discover you still have to do them because you thought, hey, this is my entire course. No, this is your entire course on the left, which may refer to the things on the right. You're going to find out you owe me a lot more than just what's over here. So pay attention to Blackboard. When it directs you to Nida, only do what it directs you to do inside of Nida, and we'll all be happy, and you won't have any surprises. So that's why it's important to understand what you need. When you get into these secondary LMSs, in this case Nida, Nida is not the only thing. everything you need to do is in Blackboard, and Blackboard may reference things inside of Nida. So that'll probably be a test question if this is on here. You know, I should only do what's in a secondary LMS once I go to it. No, because you should do whatever's in Blackboard too. And or something along the lines of, if I'm ever carried to a secondary secondary LMS, I should do everything inside of it. No, you should only do whatever Blackboard told you to do. So it's kind of like taking you to the library. If I say, hey, I'm going to drop you off at the library, go inside, find the book Green Eggs and Ham, read Green Eggs and Ham. Well, you may decide to read the whole Dr. Seuss collection. You may decide to read everything inside the library. Well, guess what? That's not what I asked you to do. I asked you to do whatever's here. Or in this case, I may ask you to read 4 books. But again, I'm not asking you to read every book in the library. So please follow Blackboard when it takes you to a secondary LMS, such as Nida. Do only what it tells you in Blackboard to do in Nida. And as always, if you have questions, please feel free to ask one of us. We'll help you understand what your requirements are. But Blackboard is your caretaker of what you need to do. And any secondary LMS, such as Nida or Amitral, is just that, secondary, not primary. So if you have questions, please let us know.